Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks on B. Today we've got one case at 2025 League Football Nation Solo Edition to get into. When we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. And that'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks. As you know, we're live at eBay Live. Also mention don't forget to say link down in the description. Pack number one. Good luck, everybody. Travian Weiser, Jaden Ball, and Frizzell Shepard, 12 of 15. Faison Brandon, Calvin Russell, and Tate Reynolds, 15 of 15. Amar Johnson, Gareth Bale, Darian Mensah, 10 of 15. Cole Payton, Antoine Wallace Jr., Rudolph Blaze Ingram, 3 of 4. Jack Ham, Ollie Gordon, Neiman Lawrence, 7 of 15. Isaac Tesla, Peyton Manning, and Jack Endries, 6 of 7. Ryan Montgomery, Justin Williams, and Devin Carter, 1 of 15. Justice Haynes, Joe Montana, and 1 for Champ Mons, 3 of 15. Caden Prothro, Ryan Wingo, Jalua Solomon, 5 of 6. Gerard Pringle, Steve Spurrier, Will Griffin, 2 of 3. Brady Edmonds, Donovan Olugode, and Peter Bork, 1 of 8. Darren Williams, Gareth Bale, and Cam Coleman, Jordan Tyson. Dual auto. 1 of 1. If you had a 2 random.org into the break, stay tuned if you have either of those two guys. Tennis starts in about 10 minutes. Kobe McLeod, Jacoby George, and Sam Levitt, 5 of 8. Ty Simpson, Neymar, and Evans Vaboda, 2 of 4. Dallas Wilson, Taylor Elgersma, and Elijah Spencer, 2 of 3. Ollie Jennings, Warren Moon, Jackson Taylor, 7 of 15. Le'Veon Moss, CJ Carr, Oscar Delp, 1 of 6. Austin Simmons, Travian Weiser, Faison Brandon, 14 of 15. Jaden Greathouse, Cade Klubnik, Gerard Pringle, 4 of 5. Micah Hudson, Nate Frazier, and Brady Edmonds, 4 of 7. Makai Lemon, Achilles Smith Jr., and Le'Veon Moss, 4 of 4. CJ Carr, Mario Anderson Jr., Max Clare, 2 of 4. Taylor Elgersma, Mike Rozier, and Landon Holly, 7 of 8. Mario Anderson Jr., Marcel Reed, and Byron Brown, 2 of 15. Ron Woodson, Elijah Haven, and Cam Coleman, 5 of 5. Urian Dickey, Tate Reynolds, and Jaden O'Neal, 6 of 8. Derek Baker, Trey Taylor, Justice Haynes, 1 of 5. Tyler Huff, Jackson Taylor, Jaden Brody, 6 of 7. Mason Olds-Claw, Jerome Bettis Jr., Taylor L. Gersma, 1 of 15. And final pack, Kedrick Riscano, George McIntyre, and Celeste Moa, 13 of 15. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you all so much for being part of the break, as always. Spending a little bit of your Wednesday morning here with us. Do appreciate that. Go ahead and get a hit recap going real quick, then we'll take care of our random. For the Hens, Virgil Shepard, Faison Brandon, Calvin Russell, Amar Johnson, Gareth Bale, Darian Mensah, Cole Payton, Antoine Willis Jr., Devin Carter, Gerard Pringle, Brady Evans, Donovan Olubode, Darian Williams, Gareth Bale, Evans Vaboda, Dallas Wilson, Elijah Spencer, Ali Jennings, CJ Carr, Austin Simmons, Faison Brandon, Cade Klubnik, Gerard Pringle, Brady Edmonds, Achilles Smith Jr., CJ Carr, Landon Holly, Byron Brown, Elijah Haven, Cam Coleman, Derek Baker, and George McIntyre. Quintravian Wisener, Jaden Ball, Jack Ham, Ollie Gordon, Neiman Lawrence, Isaac Sisla, Peyton Manning, Jack Andrews, Justin Williams, Justice Haynes, Joe Montana, Caden Prothero, Jalewis Solomon, Peter Bork, Kobe McLeod, Jacoby George, Neymar, Jackson Taylor, Le'Veon Moss, Oscar Delp, Quintravian Wisener, Jaden Greathouse, Micah Hudson, Nate Frazier, Makai Lemon, Le'Veon Moss, Mario Anderson Jr., Max Clare, Mike Rozier, Mario Anderson Jr., Marcel Reed, Urian Dickey, Jaden O'Neal, Justice Haynes, Jackson Taylor, Jaden Brody, Mason Olds-Claw, Jerome Bettis Jr., and Kedrick Riscano. Tate Reynolds, Rudolph Blaze Ingram, Ryan Montgomery, Wonderful Champ Mons, Ryan Wingo, Steve Spurrier, Will Griffin, Sam Levitt, Ty Simpson, Taylor L. Gersma, Warren Moon, Taylor L. Gersma, Rod Woodson, Tate Reynolds, Trey Taylor, Tyler Huff, Taylor L. Gersma, and Celeste Moa. And headed to random.org, 1 of 1 dual auto, Cam Coleman and Jordan Tyson. All right, that is it for football. We are on to 2025 Topps Chrome Breakers Delight Tennis. That'll be coming up in just a few minutes. First, we're going to head over to random.org and knock this thing out. Back down in just a second. All right, we've got random org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice with your high value for us. We're going to go 8 times on the random. Cam Coleman and Jordan Tyson pulled up. That is 7 times. Final roll. Jordan Tyson with the win. Congratulations. All right, we'll be back in just a few minutes with 2025 Topps Chrome Tennis Delight. All right, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B3. We've got one case of 2025 Topps Chrome Tennis Delight to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks. And let you know we go live and be live. Also, mention no presentation, link down in the description. Box number 1, Antoine Escoffier, 116 out of 199. Benoit Paire, 499. Hamad Medjedovic, Iga Swiatek. Kalen Biggin, 9 of 50. Otto Vertanen, 3 of 25. Brenda Fervitova, Matteo Arnaldi. Daniel Rincon, 35 of 50. Rafael Collignon, Martin Dam Jr., 4 of 25. And Diana Schneider, Youthquake, 46 of 50. Box number 2. Jamie Faria, 45 of 150. Novak Djokovic, 51 of 125. Nerman Fatic. Alexei Papirin. Alexander Mueller. Lorenzo Musetti, 16 of 50. Veronika Kudermetova. Erica Andreeva. Jacqueline Christian, 4 of 10. Nicholas Majea, 19 of 50. Ji Wang. And Bon Voyage for Emma Navarro. Box number 3. Carolina Moshova, 1 of 150. Leonard Tien, 118 of 199. Tara Daniel. Cooper Boston Dick. Yasmin Paolini. Facundo Bagnis, 13 of 50. Arena Sabalenka, 46 of 50. Linda Fervitova, Nicholas Majea, Elena Avanasayan, Beatrice Haddad Maya, and Elena Ostapenko. Matteo Arnaldi, 24 of 199. Hugo Delian, 25 of 125. Brenda Fervitova. Sergio Bruguera. Amanda Anasimova. Olivia Gadecki, 47 of 65. Beatrice Haddad Maya, 38 of 50. Miomir Kikmanovic, 129 of 150. Tara Daniel. Otto Vertanen. Heather Watson. And Youthquake from Mira Andreeva, 32 of 75. Box 4. I know, box 5, excuse me. Promise I can count. Just not very high. Alex Desmenoir, 21 of 150. Mark Pullmans, 72 of 99. Facundo Bagnis. Lauren Davis. Lorenzo Sonego. Kimberly Zimmerman, 410. J.D. Bouchard, Nuno Borges, Matteo Gigante, 129 to 150, Shintaro Mochizuki, Vigil Kruger, and Ugo Humbert. Box 6. Benoit Poirier, 130 of 150. Ludmila Samsonova, 6 of 99. Novak Djokovic. Leolia Jean. Keelan Feldbausch. Luisa Chirico, 25 of 65. Emiliana Arango. Luciana Derderi. Jenny Wong. Robin Montgomery, 83 of 99. Patrick Gibson. And Anna Kalinskaya. Daniela Collins, 82 of 125. Jake Fearnley, 120 of 125. Nuno Borges. Martina Trevisan. Kristen Flipkins. Katerina Siniakova, 42 of 65. Anna Kalinskaya. Michael Momo. Clement Chadike. Zuzu Bergs, 87 of 150. Mimir Kekmanovic. And Mariano Navone. Box 8. Stefano Napolitano, 4.99. Dennis Kudla, 51.99. Johnson Shang. Jamie Faria. Laurent Locoli. Katrina Scott, 6 of 65. Eva Jovic. Jamie Murray, 90 of 150. Luisa Chirico. Victoria Jimenez Casanseva. Jordan Thompson. And 1 of 2, Victoria Azarenka. Box 9. Matteo Arnaldi, 3 of 25. Kaylin Biggin, 143 of 199. Tiago Agustin Tarante. Steffi Graf. Jenny Wong. Dennis Kudla, 2 of 10. Diana Schneider. Robin Montgomery. Francisco Cirandolo, 73 of 150. Camila Osorio, 43 of 50. Yibing Wu, and Alex Mickelson, 16 of 75. Box 10. Jake Fearnley, 36/99. Fabio Fognini, 124/150. Martin Fuchsovich. Kalen Biggin, Marta Kostiuk. Juan Pablo Fikovic, 37/50. Cooper Volstendick, 18/50. Nasia Shunk, 1/150. Prisca Nugroho, Claire Liu. Nicholas Moreno de Alboran, 8/50. And Giovanni Teshi Pericard, 35/50. Box 11. Lin Zhu, 85/99. Alexander Zverev, 124/150. Dimitar Kuzmanov, Leyla Fernandez, Lloyd Harris. Peter Sadat Maya, 7/10. Lorenzo Musetti, Martin Landaluke. Zach Zvadja, 76/150. Taro Daniel, 22/150. Miriam Bjorklund. And Danil Medvedev. And final box of the break. Box of 12. Good luck, everybody. Lauren Davis, 17/125. Petra Kvitova, 45/199. Lin Zhu. Denis Yevseyev. Summit Nagal, 49/65. Ayla Tomljanovic, 16/25. Alexander Ayala, Junchen Shang. Martin Landaluke, 125/150. Marina Stakusic. Ashton Kruger. And Youthquake for Diana Schneider. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you all so much for being part of the break. As always, do have more of this up and coming. So look forward to having y'all back in here sometime soon. And in just a second, we'll get a hit recap going. For the hits, Benoit Poirier, Antoine Escoffier, Brenda Fervitova, Daniel Rincon, Erica Andreeva, Emma Navarro, Facundo Bagnis, Elena Vanasayan, Peter Sadat Maya, Hugo Delien, Heather Watson, Alex Desmenoir, Judy Bouchard, Benoit Poirier, Miliana Arango, Daniela Collins, Anna Kolinskaya, Clement Shadike, Dennis Kudla, Diana Schneider, Francisco Cirandelo, Camila Osorio, Fabio Fognini, Cooper Volstendick, Claire Liu, Alexander Zverev, Alexander Ayala, and Ashlyn Kruger. Kalen Biggin, Matteo Arnaldi, Jamie Faria, Lorenzo Musetti, Nicholas Majea, Carolina Mashova, Lerner Tien, Linda Fervatova, Nicholas Majea, Matteo Arnaldi, Olivia Gadecki, Miomir Kekmanovic, Otto Vertanen, Mira Andreeva, Mark Polmans, Nuno Borges, Matteo Gigante, Mitchell Kruger, Ludmila Samsonova, Novak Djokovic, Luisa Chirico, Luciano Doderi, Patrick Gibson, Jake Fearnley, Katerina Siniakova, Michael Mamone, Miomir Kekmanovic, Stefano Napolitano, Katerina Scott, Jamie Murray, Luisa Chirico, Jordan Thompson, Kaylin Biggin, Jake Fearnley, Juan Pablo Fikovic, Nastia Shunk, Prisca Nugroho, Nicholas Moreno de Albaron, Lin Jiu, Lorenzo Musetti, Martin Landaluc, Miriam Bjorkland, Lauren Davis, Petra Kvitova, Sumit Nagal, Junchen Shang, Martin Landaluc, and Marina Stakusic. Rafael Collignon, Veronica Kudermatova, Ji Wang, Taro Daniel, Shantaro Mochizuki, Jin Yuang, Robin Montgomery, Suzu Bags, Victoria Jimenez Kasanseva, Robin Montgomery, Yibing Wu, Zach Zvadja, Taro Daniel. Martin Dam Jr., Otto Vertanen, Diana Schneider, Novak Djokovic, Jacqueline Christian, Arina Sabalenka, Kimberly Zimmerman, Victoria Azarenka, Eva Jovic, Dennis Kudla, Matteo Arnaldi, Alex Mickelson, Giovanni Mteshi Pericard, Peter Sadad Maya, and Isla Tomljanovic. And that will do it for tennis. Thank you all again for being here. Do appreciate that. And we are on to 2025 Leaf and the Game Used Multisport. We'll be back to that in just a few minutes. All right, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2025. Leave and the game used multi-sport to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, BMC.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks. And let you know we'll go live and even live. Also mention no participation, link down in the description. Box number one. Good luck, everybody. That's sick. 7/35, Robert Lewandowski. Fantastic patch. Another great patch. Ozzie Smith, 1/1. Manny Mota, 1/8. Donovan McNabb, 6/8. And 4/12. Pele, Diego Maradona, Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, Neymar, David Beckham, Franz Beckenbauer, and Ronaldo Nazario. Octo patch. That, along with anything else that has multiple names, will be headed to random.org at the end of the break, so stay tuned for that if you have any of them that show up out of the case. Box two. John Stockton, 2/55. Karim Benzema, 27/65. Trae Young, 24/55. Alonzo Mourning, 11/35. And Bob Gibson, Alex Rodriguez, Joe Morgan, Dave Parker, Warren Spahn, Derek Jeter, George Brett, and Randy Johnson, 5/30. Box three. Lionel Messi, 5/35. Rafa Nadal, 4/55. Ted Williams, 2/12. Renato Moicano, 2/2. And Neymar, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Lionel Messi, 2/3. Box four. Vinicius Jr., 64/65. Gardentia, 3/65. Dick Williams, 44/65. Donovan McNabb, 9/35. And 32/35. Ken Griffey Jr., Frank Thomas, Barry Bonds, and Mark McGuire. LeBron James, 52 of 55. Diego Maradona, 38 of 55. Joker, 28 of 55. Mike Schmidt, 6 of 10. And dual patch auto, 6 of 8. Barry Sanders and Emmitt Smith. Box 6. Alex Rodriguez, 2 of 8. Kylian Mbappe, 15 of 15. 2 of 2, Aaron Judge. Neymar, 3 of 10. And Ken Griffey Jr., 1 of 3. Box 7. Virgil van Dijk and Mo Salah, 21 of 46. Toni Kroos and Rodrigo, 1 of 3. Karl Malone, 22 of 35. Deuce Knight, 13 of 25. And Giannis Antetokounmpo, 35 of 35. Way too much soccer. I'm biased, but I'm going to disagree. Where's the Socrates at? That's what we want to know. Patrick Mahomes, 2 of 5. Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, 11 of 15. Whoa. Ousmane Dembele, 3 of 3. What a patch. Jason Giambi, 1 of 5. And Carl Yastrzemski, Wade Boggs, 4 of 7. Box 9, Willie Mays, 1 of 4. Ken Stabler and Dave Casper, 2 of 25. Greg Maddux, Fred McGriff, Chipper Jones, and Dave Justice, 2 of 3. Jerry Stackhouse, 9 of 15. And Pele, Neymar, Messi, Beckham, Maradona, Franz Beckenbauer, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Ronaldo Nazario, 25 of 35. And final box to break. Box 10. Good luck, everybody. Dwight Gooden, Keith Hernandez, Del Strawberry, and Gary Carter, 1 of 3. Scottie Pippen, 23 of 55. Allen Iverson, John Stockton, Steve Nash, Gary Payton, 11 of 35. George McIntyre, 11 of 45. And Kansas City, 28 of 30. Patrick Mahomes, Joe Montana, Bo Jackson, George Brett, Brett Saberhagen, and Jan Centerin. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you all so much for being part of the break. As always, we'll go ahead and get a hit recap going real quick. And then we'll take care of our billion randoms. It was so nice. We were through 5 boxes with only 5 randoms to take care of. And of course, second half they had to sneak in like 20. All right. All right, for the hits, Donovan McNabb, Alonzo Mourning, Garincha, Dick Williams, Donovan McNabb, Diego Maradona, Aaron Judge, Alex Rodriguez, Deuce Knight, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and George McIntyre. Manamoto, John Stockton, Karim Benzema, Lionel Messi, LeBron James, Nikola Jokic, Mike Schmidt, Ken Griffey Jr., Neymar, Kylian Mbappe, Karl Malone, Patrick Mahomes, Jason Giambi, Jerry Stackhouse, Ousmane Dembele, and Ozzie Smith. Robert Lewandowski, Trae Young, Rafael Nadal, Ted Williams, Money Moicano, Vinicius Jr., Willie Mays, and Scottie Pippen. And headed to random.org. Ken Stabler, Dave Casper, Virgil van Dijk, Mohamed Salah, Tony Cruz, and Rodrigo, Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, Kyle Yastrzemski, Wade Boggs, Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith, Neymar, Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, Allen Iverson, John Stockton, Steve Nash, Gary Payton, Ken Griffey Jr., Frank Thomas, Barry Bonds, Mark McGuire, Dave Justice, Greg Maddox, Fred McGriff, and Chipper Jones, Gary Carter, Keith Hernandez, Dwight Gooden, Darryl Strawberry, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Montana, Bo Jackson, George Brett, Brett Saberhagen, Jan Centerin, Pele, Neymar, Lionel Messi, David Beckham, Diego Maradona, Franz Beckenbauer, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Ronaldo Nazario. There are 2 of those. Differentiate those in a second. And Bob Gibson, Alex Rodriguez, Joe Morgan, Dave Parker, Warren Spann, Derek Jeter, George Brett, and Randy Johnson. So in order to keep these separate, this one is out of 12, this one is out of 35, so we'll just list 12 and 35 on each one while we're doing that. All right. Yeah, this is number 8. Number 6 was last week. You're just a couple days behind. All right, we're gonna head over to Random the Door real quick and knock all these out. I'll be back that in just several minutes. I'll be honest. Alright, we've got right in the door pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. We're theory high to be valid for us. We're going to go 8 times on the random, starting off with Ken Stabler and Dave Casper. Final roll. Ken Stabler with the win. Congratulations, VVD and Mo Salah. Final roll. Mo Salah with the win. Congratulations, Tony Cruz and Rodrigo. Final roll. Tony Cruz with the win. Congratulations, Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. Final roll. Lionel Messi with the win. Congratulations, Carl Yastrzemski and Wade Boggs. Final roll. Wade Boggs. Congratulations. Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith. Final roll. Emmitt Smith with the win. Congratulations. Neymar, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Lionel Messi. Final roll. Neymar with the win. Congratulations. Allen Iverson, John Stockton, Steve Nash, and Gary Payton. Final roll. Steve Nash taking it home. Congratulations. Ken Griffey Jr., Frank Thomas, Barry Bonds, and Mark McGuire. Final roll. Mark McGuire with the win. Congratulations. Greg Maddox, Fred McGriff, Dave Justice, Chipper Jones. Final roll. Fred McGriff with the win. Congratulations. Dwight Gooden, Dale Strawberry, Keith Hernandez, and Gary Carter. That is 7 times. Final roll. Keith Hernandez with the win. Congratulations. Patrick Mahomes, Joe Montana, Bo Jackson, George Brett, Brett Saberhagen, Jan Stenerin. Final roll. Brett Saberhagen with the win. Congratulations. Pele, Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, Diego Maradona, Neymar, David Beckham, Franz Beckenbauer, and Ronaldo Nazario out of 35. Final roll. Neymar with the win. Congratulations. Bob Gibson, Alex Rodriguez, Joe Morgan, Dave Parker, Warren Spann, Derek Jeter, George Brett, Randy Johnson. Final roll. Dave Parker with the win. Congratulations. And finally, Pele, Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, Diego Maradona, Neymar, David Beckham, Franz Beckenbauer, Ronaldo Nazario out of 12. That's 7 times. Final roll. Pele with the win. Congratulations. Alright, that is it for us for today. Thank y'all again. This has been BMC Collectibles Breaks. We'll look forward to having y'all back in here sometime soon. And until next, everybody, have a great rest of your Wednesday.